Hey guys, it's Jeff, and today we're talking about the AirPod Pro headphones. I'm giving my 2-week review, kind of giving a list of pros and cons on these new headphones from Apple. So let's go ahead and kind of get a more deep dive look into the AirPod Pros, and let's ask the big question, should you guys be buying it for maybe like Black Friday or maybe the holidays, or maybe is this a good gift option for someone you know? Okay, so let's cover the pros of these headphones first, and the first pro for me is the ear tips. There's a new ear tip design that allows more people to basically wear these headphones and not have so many issues. So the ear tips that they provide is small, medium, and large, and for me, the mediums have been fitting quite well, and they don't fall out of my ears. The previous generation AirPods, they didn't work for everyone. And for me specifically, if I did like any running or anything like that, they would eventually slip out and fall. Now with these new ear tip designs, I haven't actually had these headphones fall out at all. I've been running, doing vigorous activities, and they fit very snug into my ear and don't actually fall out. So that's a huge plus when it comes to the AirPod Pro headphones, because they will just fit more people out there. Now, also, Apple has their own ear tip fit test built within iOS. I know this is not known by everyone, but they actually do have a test where you can put the different ear tips on, small, medium, and large, and test how they fit. So essentially what Apple is doing is turning noise cancellation on and seeing if any sort of sound is bleeding out through these headphones. And if it is, maybe you need to try a different ear tip, maybe go a little bit smaller or larger to basically get the best fit possible for your ear. Now, the second thing for me, the second pro is sound quality. I'm not going to say that the AirPod Pro headphones are way better than the AirPods 2, like above and beyond, but I will say that I am getting a lot more richer sounds coming out of the Pro version here, which is to be expected given this is a Pro version. Now, what I also notice is that the bass is just a little bit more pronounced within these headphones than what we saw before, and this all is not tested through noise cancellation, because obviously noise cancellation will give you a better music experience or sound experience. This is actually just using it as I would the old headphones without noise cancellation. Now, the game changer is noise cancellation when it comes to sound quality, because you're getting everything in this super awesome immersive experience without any outside noise bleeding in to your headphones. So essentially you're getting the best sound quality possible that these headphones can provide when noise cancellation is turned on. So that's a huge plus for me. Everyone loves better sound coming from their music and better quality overall coming from especially these small headphones. Now, the third thing for me is battery life. Battery life is definitely a pro for me because these last a very long time. Now, your mileage may actually vary based upon if you're using the noise cancellation technology or not. Obviously, with noise cancellation and the transparency mode, those will eat up battery life just a little bit more, which is to be expected, and I'm not really complaining about that. But if you just have everything turned off and you're using them like any other AirPods, they actually get longer battery life, which is actually really desirable and surprising given this is like a smaller form factor style headphone versus the old AirPods 2 and AirPods 1 style. So that's really nice to see that battery life has been maintained and improved upon with these headphones, and that's a huge plus for all of you guys who maybe need headphones throughout the day and don't have time to put them in the charging case. You get a lot more for your money here when it comes to battery life. Now, the last and final pro for me is the noise cancellation technology. You can't really talk about these headphones without talking about noise cancellation. And it's amazing that Apple has introduced this feature to this small of a headphone. I don't think you guys realize that noise cancellation technology, which first came in like Beats with the Beats Studio 3 headphones, noise cancellation was a very big deal with these headphones. I really enjoyed noise cancellation. I thought it was like the best thing ever. But to have it in this small a device, just years later is really awesome. And like I said before, the sound quality coming out of these headphones is actually really, really good when noise cancellation is turned on. You're not getting any outside noise coming in. If you need to study or stay focused, noise cancellation is always a great thing. And then there's also that third mode, transparency mode, which allows you to get, kind of a mix and match of noise cancellation. So you can still hear outside noises, but it's not total. The noise noise cancellation isn't totally turned off. So if you're maybe like exercising and you need to hear, outdoor noises, or maybe you want to stay attentive to what's going on around you, transparency mode is for you. So overall, noise cancellation is a really awesome experience with these headphones. And actually, my number one reason as to why someone should upgrade from maybe an older AirPod style device to these headphones just for the noise cancellation, it's actually a game changer. Okay, so let's move on to the cons. Every device has them, but for me, I'm not really complaining. I just tried really hard to think about what people may not like about these headphones, and one is the ear tips themselves. That was my first pro, but it could also be a con because maybe not everyone's ears, like the ear tip design. A lot of people don't feel comfortable having this style ear tip in their ears. I'm not sure why, but some people have mentioned to me that they don't actually like the design because of the ear tips themselves. So that's one con to think about. It is a different style than the old AirPods, and Apple is going in this new direction here, so that may be something to think about when purchasing these. Do you like the ear tips or not? I think what really helps is the ear tip test, so definitely don't return these or shy away from these headphones unless you've done the ear tip test, because you actually might find a really comfortable ear tip that works for you. Now, the second con for me is this is a device more for on the go. When I'm at home, I actually prefer having more style headphones like these with noise cancellation and everything like that. I can turn it on or off. I don't have like a transparency mode, but I can turn it on or off at the very least. So when I'm at home, I like over-the-ear headphones because I don't like something in my ear all the time. Having just one of these in the ear actually kind of feels a little bit weird. So at home, I prefer these, but this is a perfect on-the-go device. Maybe you're at work or something like that. These would be perfect for that, so you're not looking like such a dork at work with these over-the-ear headphones. So these are pretty minimalistic in the workplace environment or just outdoors. Maybe you're shopping or something like that. But I'd say it's very limited, for me at least at home, using these headphones because it's just a little weird when I'm at home and trying to relax. Now, the third con for me and the last con for me is call quality. Some people have noticed that when I call them using the AirPod Pro headphones, that call quality could improve. So hopefully this is something that Apple can improve via software updates. I'm sure that they will, but just like any other AirPods, call quality isn't going to match what you're getting through your actual phone microphone. But I definitely think there is room for improvement on call quality for the AirPod Pros. Okay, so those were the pros and cons for the AirPod Pro headphones. If you have any questions or anything like that about pros and cons, definitely leave those questions in the comment section down below. But I think the biggest question is, should you buy these? There's all these sales coming up. You have Christmas, Black Friday, so many sales in between those two holidays. And this will likely be on sale, or you'll get some sort of deal for these headphones. Should you actually go out and buy these? I'd say that if you don't have any AirPods whatsoever, this is definitely a good choice if you're looking for this kind of like form factor in a headphone. What I mean is, if you're looking for small headphones that have a lot of good features, this is the best that I've found out there. It has noise cancellation, good quality sound coming through these headphones, good battery life, and this battery charging case with wireless charging technology. And as well, you can charge pretty quickly through the Lightning port. That is all you can really ask for. I'm not really asking Apple for anything more out of these headphones, which is really rare because sometimes they don't deliver everything. But so far, my experience with these headphones have been absolutely phenomenal for smaller style headphones. And I'm definitely going to keep these headphones around because on the go, these are the perfect headphones. Now, another thing that you guys should consider if you have the AirPods 1 style device, I definitely think it's time for an upgrade. Wireless charging is a game changer if you actually use wireless charging. If you don't, just the sound quality and noise cancellation alone are reasons to upgrade. Now, for those of you who have the AirPods 2 style headphones, maybe you just bought them a couple of months ago and you just spent quite a bit of money on getting the AirPods 2 and the wireless charging case, is this an upgrade path for you guys? In my opinion, I'd say no, just because you just spent that amount of money on your AirPods 2. And the only thing that has really changed with these headphones is obviously the ear tip design and the noise cancellation technology. Those are the two most major features that I would say are worth upgrading for. If you aren't interested in those two features, maybe hold off until like a second version of these comes out, or maybe even if the AirPods adapts this design and maybe has a few less features, maybe you'd be interested in that model as well. So guys, that is my opinion, my long-term kind of review on the AirPod Pro headphones. These have been treating me really well for the past 2 weeks, and I just wanted to share my experience with you. Of course, if you have any comments, questions, or anything like that, please comment those in the comment section down below. I'll be sure to get back to you guys as soon as possible. Now, if you want to stay up to date with all the content that we have here on the channel, definitely leave a like on this video. Also, get subscribed and hit that notification bell button. That will give you updates as soon as any of our content is released. So guys, thank you for watching my long-term review on the AirPod Pro headphones. I hope to see you in some future content, but until then, I hope you all have an awesome day. Peace.